Website owners, where you at? You probably spent a lot of time and money building your website, right? And while it was perfect when it was first launched, there may be some things that you'd like to tweak, which means more time and money. But what if I told you you could make these changes to your website all by yourself, even if you don't know how to code? Pretty awesome, right? Well, stick around for today's product showcase because that is exactly what today's tool will do. What's good, my friends? I'm Christy with AppSumo, and today we are talking about Reboo, which is an easy-to-use desktop application for Mac and Windows that allows you to make any changes to your website without knowing code. So non-techies, this one is for you. Let me show you how easy it is to make changes to your website. So let's say this is your website. Hey, it looks pretty good, but I think it could look better with a few tweaks. To get started, we'll first create a project by adding our website URL and giving the project a name and clicking on Create. Once inside the editor, you'll see that you have several options from which to choose from to edit and optimize your website. Things like the Restyler, HTML editor, animations, social shares, and more. So let's say that I want to bring this text up a little bit. I can click on the Restyler and move up the text. Then maybe I would like to make this title a bit bigger. I can do that right within the Reboo platform. Now I'd like to make this button pop out a little more, so I'll easily edit the background to make it blue and make the font white. Dang, that looks good! But I want it to be even more eye-catching, so I'll add a hover FX. As you can see here, I can choose to make the button grow once hovered upon or shrink, plus many other options. Now I want to play around with some of the formatting of my images. From here, I can easily adjust the images to the left or to the right. Next, I'll add some social sharing icons to my site by selecting which platforms I'd like to add and which position I'd like it to appear on the screen. If you do know some HTML, you can use the HTML editor to go in and manually change some of your website features. But again, with Reboo, you do not need to know code at all. And once you've got your website looking spiffy, you'll want to save your project and then connect your website with Reboo by clicking on this button and copying the piece of code and then adding it to the head of your web page. And once you are connected, anytime you make changes within Reboo, they will be reflected on your live website. So if you are ready to make editing your website as easy as 1, 2, 3, then you'll definitely want to check out Reboo. Try that again. It's all an illusion. It's all an illusion. To get started, we'll first create a product. I'm all flustered today. You can use the HTML. I think I said scream.
And you also just